bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry.
He was brought down by Madden.
In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
What do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snoot full, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
He was brought
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 16 yards, a first down.
First and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
from the 5, 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Washington 14, Bengals 7.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Haskins. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory.
He was tackled.
Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
brings up
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Haskins will throw. That one is slant to McLaurin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Going to give this time to the tailback. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Tackled at the 7-yard line.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Now a handoff looking right, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's out right at the 25. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. The Conley's got it over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the Bengals' 25-yard.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again, here's Haskins. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taking it about the 16. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. So here is Washington now to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The 26.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, he can't hold him.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The throw by Haskins complete to McLaurin, and they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another 1st. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the
in the 3rd quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
40-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the red zone now, Haskins on 1st down. And this is caught at the 8. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building and bullying. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big run there, 29 yards and a 1st.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Washington offense just continuing to pour it on. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
And I love that you
running back. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission.
I think you took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He had to run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
1st and goal.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
They'll try to run this one in, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And taken right on the 30. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get another look at Washington on offense as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call.
Holding offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The ball carrier.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as they'll be left with a 3rd and long.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the 1st. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
6 yards.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.